Hello. Today we're going to do a brief overview of the salary increase request. It's broken out into 4 different sections on the form. We have the employee salary increase information, salary information, justification requirements, and at the end, the bottom of the form, the approval requirements prior to submission. So the form itself should walk you through what's required as a basis to actually initiate the salary increase. At the top, we actually have a quick, if you needed an overview of the process, you can click on this link. It'll open up another window of our draft that covers what the process is that we've been working on. To start, you have an employee drop down. The form is dynamic for staff. It will dynamically include certain things for staff. As with faculty, it will open up different requirement, including down here, you see this faculty CV requirement and salary comp reviews and other justification requirements specific to faculty. So the request type is also could be dynamic as well. We're going to do a retention. We're going to say that the dean or director report is no. We're going to make up a name, John Smith, and required UID. The position title will also make up here. And then the tenure home primary unit is a dynamic list of only academic affair units, so I can choose. Down here, we're going to fill out the salary information. So if I punch in 100,000 and then ask for a $15,000 increase, it automatically calculates the percentage increase. Then we have, does the employee currently receive a salary addition, which is an increment or overload. If you say no, nothing will open up. If you say yes, then this box will open up and you can say, okay, well, let you receive $10,000. In here, you can write the justification. It's all text. It's not limited, so they can put any information they want here. And I could say this faculty member has the most awards and teaches the most credits in my department. So from here, I can do the salary comps review. What we plan on doing is in a video similar to this, to prompt them through how to utilize the dashboard. They can click on this link and it will bring them directly into the dashboard that we created that does that review for them. And our plan is to show them how to utilize the dashboard to actually parse it, go into a specific group, look at professor, annualize on 12 months, update it, and then export the results, which we have right here. That can be done and then attached to the actual request. Now that it's exported, I can go back and finish my form, select the file, it's been downloaded, upload it, and now it's checked off as required. So I've done my salary comp review. And then I can attach their CV. I'm acknowledging. We have a button to acknowledge, and we also have a requirement to actually upload a document. So I just have a test document that I've been uploading to test the form. So I'm going to upload that. And then where we have here is this acknowledgement of at least one of the following conditions, where we have a written offer from the employee or another institution. I'm not going to read it, each one of these parts, but they have to acknowledge this. And then if they have written evidence, which they should, they need to select and upload that file as well, which I will grab that test file again. And then we have in here recruiting institution. So maybe they were recruited by Stanford. And as a requirement, each year they're supposed to be ranking their faculty in the department. So I'm going to say they're ranked number 1. Prior to the submission, we have the approval requirements. We're saying, do you have acknowledgement from the primary supervisor? You have to hit yes. You have to check that off before it'll let you submit it. Just to demonstrate this, if I hit submit without doing one of the required fields, it will say that there's a problem and it will show it in red what I haven't done. So if I check this off and try to submit it again, you'll see that it won't let me. That's because I haven't uploaded the approvals, which we're going to show as a documented email attachment here, so they can go and choose that. And I'm going to upload my test document again. Once I'm done, I'm going to go and look everything over, and I will hit submit. Okay, then it will tell you we can customize this message that it's gone through at this time, and now it's waiting for review, and I'll show that in the next step. Now I'm going to demonstrate what happens after the form's created. So we've created a very simplified workflow. The workflow is going to initiate an email that'll come through to a group of individuals in the provost office. In this instance, we're saying Dylan and his delegates would receive an email to review the request prior to it being forwarded to the provost for review. The email comes in. This could be customized. You can see that we say, okay, there's a review. It's a retention salary increase request for John Smith, and that it's been submitted. If I want to look at the entry, I can simply just click on this link. It brings you right into the entry details, which is all the information that I demonstrated in that video, including here's the salaries that I attached from the dashboard that I can quickly open and look at. That's contained within the entries. And going back to the email, I actually have the ability to actually approve this within here. So this approval is actually just approving it to the next step. And what the next step is going to be is to move this up for review by the provost. Once I hit approve in here, so everything looks good, I got all my attachments, I've checked my entry back here, that I've gotten all the information that I needed, including justification, makes sense. It's within 15%. I'm going to go ahead and approve this. And from there, I'll actually go in and approve it to the next step. So this is the back end part of it, and it's telling me that it's been approved and the workflow is available in here. So this is the back end portal to show me what's outstanding in this request. So if I'm looking at this request in this background and say, here's the next part, it's showing me that the next part of this approval is the salary increase, the provost approval. So that first approval that you're seeing is just to get it into this next status, which is the provost approval. And all the information that's there is similar. You can see everything here. And this would sit in the next action for approval in the next group, which could potentially be a provost, or it could be a delegate of the provost to have a conversation and say, John Smith, here's all the information, here's all the supporting documentation, get their approvals, and you can attach it or reject it in here. And you can add a note for rejection, and it will go back to the requester to let them know that their salary increase has been rejected. So those are the two pieces. That's how to fill out the form. This is the workflow. Thanks.